salutations. My name is Tish, and welcome to the Artist Haven, where home plus art equals heart. And tonight is Testing Tuesday. Welcome. We're going to be testing out a Bloom Pour mix that my pal Johnny over at JMO Painting published the video today. I am his friend, so I get sneak peeks. So I'm like, hey, let's do this together. And, we can show people that, maybe you're for real, and you don't have some magic up your sleeve or whatever. So he agreed to allow me to do this. Not that he needed to. I'd do it anyway. But anyway, without further ado, let's introduce my love, my darling, my executive producer, Mr. Michael Sean Carter.
Happy Tuesday, everyone. I'm pretty sure it's Tuesday. I'm hoping it's Tuesday. Just to let everyone know, and we want to say hello to Diane and Tony in the chat. So glad they're here. She mentioned it was Wednesday or Happy Wednesday, and I was like, holy cow, what day is this? It fooled me. So, yay! Anyway.
It feels like Monday.
Election day today, November the 3rd. So we are so glad you're here. Hope everyone got out and voted, or if you voted early, good for you. And in the chat tonight, we have our wonderful, lovely moderators who do so much for us. We cannot thank them enough. Doris at Doris DF Designs, Cheryl, both are here tonight to help you with questions, any comments. Perhaps you want to know something in particular, they're here to help. Also, Virginia's here tonight. Hello, Virginia. So glad you're here. And let's see here. Also, Gina Bina Vinci's here. Hello, Gina Bina. Let's see. Looks like Deb is here. And that's D&D Art Gallery, right?
Yes.
That's Deb?
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Janice is here. Hey, Janice. So glad you are with us on this Tuesday. And Mary Lou is here. Hey, Mary Lou. I believe I've got everybody. If I've left somebody out, please give me a shout. Let me know, because I will give you a shout out.
I'll take it out of his pay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I need to borrow my mouse.
Take it out of that lovely residuals that I get.
We're going to be eating macaroni and cheese and hot dogs for the next 2 weeks.
So Cheryl did make a good comment. If there's a question that you have, put it all in caps, and then we will work on getting that answered for you.
Monica snuck in. Hello, Monica.
Hey, Monica. Creativities. Hello.
Okay, so we got a lot to do, and I want to try and keep it quick and concise and stuff, but I mixed up. I went a little crazy with the colors because I didn't know what I wanted, so I just started picking colors. Anywho, if you want to watch Johnny's video, it's about 4 minutes long, like sincerely 4 minutes. It's awesome. And he goes over everything step by step, but I'm going to go over some of it in a little bit more detail. So if you want those details, stick around. If you don't, go watch his video and then go get some ice cream or something. But here we go. So there's 3 things to the Bloom Pour. 1 is the pillow paint or the base coat. 2 is the medium, and 3 is the cell activator. The pillow paint, he uses the Valspar Ultra 2000. I'm going to be using the Color Play Satin White because that's what I have, and that's what I have available to me. So that's what's in this container over here. Next, we have the medium, and that is the Sherwin-Williams High Gloss Ultra Deep Base, which I've already measured out into this little fine dandy container because I got things ready for 2 batches. So it is 3 parts Sherwin-Williams High Gloss Ultra Deep Base. And I'll tell you can get it at Lowe's, and it's usually on this weird end cap that's like in the middle of nowhere that has nothing to do with painting. So I make sure I have the right thing on here because when we get to the other part, I go down to grams. But right now I'm doing 6 ounces of ultra deep base. Do not shake it. Do not have them shake it. Just grab it and stir the snot out of it. Okay. That's going to put in enough bubbles. This is from 2 hours ago, and there's still bubbles. I don't know if you can see that. There's still bubbles coming up to the top, and I just kind of rolled mine because I had it in the paint can, but I lost the paint lid. I don't know what happened to it. So I put it in I washed out an old Flotrol container, and I put it in there. And let me tell you, this stuff is thicker than thick. And it was it was quite interesting. I said a few cuss words that day. So I've got 6 ounces. So 3 parts. That would mean I need to do 2 parts, 2 ounces of polyacrylic gloss. And I'll show you that can in a minute. I don't want my scale to turn off. So I need 2 ounces. Now, yes, you do need to stir this and let it sit and do the bubble thing and whatever. But for the sake of showing you, we are going to just do rolling with it, okay, y'all? So I'm going to show you the one I got, and it's polyacrylic by Minwax. I get it in a gallon because for me it's like $17 a quart, or a gallon is like $45. So 4 quarts to a gallon. You do the math, and I get it. For this, you need gloss, but I normally get it in satin or matte, depending on what I can get. So I need my shtick, and we're going to stir this up. And actually, you know what? I'm not going to use my stick. I got these cool little silicone spatulas. Ta-da! That I got them at the dollar store today. So I got 4 of them, and I probably will keep buying them until they're gone, because I will use them in the kitchen. Well, not this one in the kitchen, but this one will stay in the studio, but I will use them in the kitchen and in the studio because I have a feeling these are going to work great for resin. They work awesome for paint. So it looks like Elisa has joined us. Hello, Elisa.
Joanne has joined us as
Joanne
well.
is
So
too.
hello.
Yeah, you can't go wrong for a buck. Yeah, it's actually a very nice spatula. It's it kind of shocked me because I've seen them at Walmart, but they're so flimsy. Like this one has. I'll show you in a second here. Let me get some of this paint off of here. I'm going to stir it up. I'm scraping the bottom and the sides, just like when you mix up resin. You want to do the same thing, and you just want to stir gently. You don't need to shake, rattle, and roll this. Okay? But let me wipe off some of this paint because I want to show you super quick. I hope you guys can get them. If you can't get them at your dollar store, they do have a dollar store online. So see how nice and firm that is? Some of them were a little bit less, but the ones I saw at Walmart, it just flipped back. It was awful. And they wanted $1.50 for it. And I'm like, I don't think so. So, all right, so we're going to let that sit for a minute. And then this is where the hinky part kind of goes on, okay? For medium body paints and heavier, you want to mix this in with polyacrylic first. You want to do equal parts. So I went ahead and all these up here are already mixed, but I mixed this with polyacrylic and what is this? Phthalo green from Winsor & Newton. So this is a more heavy body type paint. So you want it to be more paste-like, more fluid before you even before you even mix in the medium, the pouring medium. So I already did that, and that's how I mixed all these colors. I'm going to do this really fast. I ran out, otherwise I would have I'd have had this color mixed up too. So I did 5 grams, 5 grams of polyacrylic, and 5 grams of phthalo green. And then I'm adding 28 grams, which is an ounce or 2 tablespoons of the pouring medium. I can get it out of my mouth, really. I can. That's what she said.
That's what she said.
Here we go. Hey, Melinda has joined the chat.
Hello,
Mel
Melinda.
Firestone. Hello. Thank you for being here. There was a question in the chat. Virginia was asking about the spatulas. Are they silicone? Gina had said, I believe they are.
Yes,
is that correct?
They're
yes.
silicone.
Okay.
That's
thanks,
the
Gina.
whole reason why I got them, because these things, if you accidentally leave your paint on it, you can soak it in hot water and the paint comes right off. I haven't tried them with any of the like tinted, like colors, like the more high dense colored paints or the high flow. So I don't know if they'll stain. Actually, I gotta leave that in there. So
there's Twisted Art Lady. There's Sam.
Hello, Sam. So this is the phthalo green, and it does lighten up substantially, is one thing I've noticed by using this formula. I don't know if it's just me or if that's the way it's supposed to roll. It's been like a year. And okay, I'm going to tell you a little backstory about Johnny and I. Johnny and I have been friends now for almost a year, I'd say. And he's the one. Doris tried helping me with blooms. Everybody's trying to help me with blooms, and I just couldn't get it. I gave up. And then Johnny started doing them. I'm like, would you help me? And being the kind gentleman that he is, he did help me. And we've been friends ever since. And we talk quite a bit about YouTube and life and just that kind of thing. So, okay. So my consistency, if you're new to the channel, you don't know about my trace. Usually I do a trace of 3 to all of my paints, but tonight we're doing a trace of 6. So 1, 2, 3. See, it's still this is really thin yet. So we're going to put a little bit more of the pouring medium in there. I've noticed I had to do this on a couple of colors. Add just a little extra pouring medium because that was at about a 4. So let's stir this in there. And now, and this is, me testing it out. Johnny's on the East Coast and in a warmer climate than I am. I'm in Southern Illinois. And I found out that a lot of the recipes have to do with what region you're in. And because that's the problem I was having, is mine would always crack because it was dry and winter. So I ended up misting mine so they didn't crack. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're closer to what we need. So we're going to let that one sit. And they do thicken up over time too. So I'll put the lid on that so I don't spill on it. So the other thing that Johnny said is in his video is craft paints you can just mix up. So I'm going to keep a similar ratio. And I've got the Sargent Art Liquid Metals Acrylic Paint. And this is about the same consistency as craft paint. So, but I get better results. I love these metallics. So we're going to do 10 grams. And maybe it's too much paint. Maybe, I don't know. He said a few drops. Well, you know what? I don't know what a few drops are. So we're gonna do 28 grams, which is an ounce. It's actually like 28.7 or something like that, or 27.8, or I don't remember. I just remember 28, so that's what I shoot for. And a stir stick. I know I had all the sticks and stuff and ready. Dude. Okay. So I wanted to do a silver too. So And I do have a metallic purple that I can mix later if I choose to do so. Stir, stir, stir. Yep, Trace is, yep, checking how thick. Thank you, Cheryl. I didn't exactly explain that very well. I do apologize for that. That one's still a little thin too. So we're going to put just a little bit more. And I'll check the ones that I mixed up too. Earlier today. We're going to let these ones kind of mellow out and chill out. Okay. That's so awesome. Sam got paint to play with. But I got a really good man sitting here because he bought me a Doctor Who mouse pad because he knows how much I love Doctor Who. Okay, so we'll mix up the purple later. We're going to go on to the cell activator. I'm going to get this out of the way. Okay. It's over here. Okay, cell activator is 3 parts American Flotrol, 1 part Amsterdam acrylic paint in black and titanium white or black. I've seen other people do other colors, but we're going to stick with the white because I know it'll work. And then 1 part school glue. I just got white glue from the dollar store, white school glue. And then 3 to 6 drops of the Minwax wood conditioner pre-stain. So we're keeping Minwax in business, yo. So I put it in a little dropper bottle just because it's easier for me. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to ounces as soon as my scale decides it wants to respond somehow. And this is just a cheap $15 Walmart scale that I bought in July. And it's worked pretty good for me. So we're going to start with the thinner parts, which is the Flotrol. And this is freshly strained Flotrol. So there's no lumps or clumps because I didn't want anything to go bad with this. So we're going to do ounces instead of parts. We're going to do 3 ounces of Flotrol. I probably got the biggest cup on the planet, but this is it's either this or the little portion cups, and I'm like, I don't want to do math. Okay, so there's 3 ounces of Flotrol. What to do? Cleaning up my mess here. Covering this back up. Press and seal. If you don't have it, get some. It is like the best thing ever. Okay, so we got 3 ounces, and then we're going to do 1 ounce of Amsterdam paint. There we go. And this is just a standard series. It's not anything fancy. And then 1 part school glue.
Doris was talking about, she noticed about you putting open on things that you haven't opened.
Yes.
I was kind of curious how many others actually do that.
I do when I have something that I have multiples of. Like I got 3 of these and they were all closed. So when I opened one, I wrote open on it. So that way when I'm digging in my basket of whites, I know that this is the one that's open. If it's just like I only have 1 big bottle of dioxazine purple, I know this one's open. But if I were to get like 3 of them at one time. So, okay. So then we're going to do
idea.
1 ounce of school glue.
So Mary Lou asks, does it have to be Amsterdam or will any white?
Will
it work?
I have tried using other like high quality paints. I tried Liquitex, not Liquitex Basics, but yeah, Liquitex Basics. I've tried golden titanium white, and those didn't work as well as there's something in the Amsterdam and their binder or something that makes it work. So I've only had success with those. So I'm going to give this a stir, and then I'm going to put the pre-stain or the pre-stain wood finisher stuff. I'm going to put 3 drops of that in here. And my stomach is grumbling, and I don't know why. I just ate. I was afraid someone could hear it because it was really loud. Okay. So we're going to move this scale out of the way since we don't need it anymore. Okay. Okay. And then I'm going to also... Dude, hang on 1 second. I bought new cups and they're over here. I'm going to put a cup down. There we go. Thank you, baby.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so. Cheryl was saying that. Actually, your stomach is saying thank you for those delicious burgers.
Yes, burgers and onion rings.
We did the double cheeseburger special tonight at our local mom and pop burger joint that we love so much.
Okay. So I get these. I used to vape. Well, I still vape, but I used to vape this special blend, and I used to get it in glass bottles. And I washed them out, sanitized them, and now I use them for art stuff. Okay, I'm really nervous about this because I'm afraid I'm going to screw it up.
Cheryl, I'm sorry you missed out on the double cheeseburger special. Gosh.
Yeah.
We'll say something sooner.
You know, anybody comes to visit, we'll take them to Rasmo's because Rasmo's is the bomb.
Rasmo's Burgers, yeah.
Oh my God.
Hey, there's Sarah Mack in the chat.
Hello, Sarah. So, if this doesn't...
Angela's here too.
Awesome,
she says, hey, I'm sorry I'm late, but no, we're glad you're here.
Okay, so here's the deal, guys. I suck at bloom pours. Can you hand me that piece of tape right there?
Yeah. Virginia's asking how many drops.
I did 5.
5 drops.
Because I don't know. For some reason, I felt like it would feel better to do 5. Okay, so I'm going to tape this down, maybe. And what happened to my tape? I had a roll of tape in here. I see it, and this is my problem. I set things down, and I don't remember where I set them down at.
Let me take a look and see. We'll find it.
Okay, so that's kind of the center. I gotta soak my tray here. You know, I think that I should be okay. These should be heavy enough where they shouldn't spin off. Let me just try. Yeah, that's good. I'm just using tiles, 4x4, nothing fancy. And it's going to spin kind of uneven, but you know, that's kind of how I roll. So, did you find my tape? Look at you. Golly jeepers. See, I would be totally lost without Michael. He keeps my crap together for me.
Yeah.
If he doesn't fall out of the... Oh, don't sit on your headphones.
Oh my God.
Dude. I'd feel guilty if you broke those. Those are nice.
Haven't sat on a pair of headphones that big in a long time.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
That's what he said.
Did it leave a mark? It wasn't fun unless
That's
it
what
left
she
a mark.
said. Yeah.
Okay, so there it is. Okay, so I'm going to take this and I'm going to spray it off with some water because it has that other stuff in it, in it to win it. Okay, maybe I can get this off of here. Okay, maybe that was a bad idea. No, it was a great idea. Here we go. Just gotta hang on. Just gotta kind of scrub it. Okay. Well, Mr. is being finicky here and not spraying water. There we go. Okay. This is called impromptu cleaning because the other ones are in the bag. We got home at 4 o'clock and I just went to town starting to get things together and mixing paint and doing everything. And everybody and their grandmother was calling me, texting me, messaging me. Okay, so this is Color Place. Ugh. Put that over. Wait, no. Hey, it's sticking to itself and to me. There we go. So I'm going to show you the can. Hang on. Color Place, classic interior paint, ready to use. White satin. Isn't that a song? Like Nice and White Satin or something like that?
Very, very much.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. I'm not losing my brain. Okay, so I'm going to take, now one thing that I learned from doing these last time is I'm going to make the pillow paint go all the way to the edges because I wasn't blowing fast enough or hard enough or something, and I get this like ridge where the pillow paint would stop, and I didn't like it. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to put a big pillow in the middle, and then I'm just going to kind of move it around, and we're going to move kind of quickly here. And everybody's like, oh, you're wasting paint. And I'm like, okay. It's like, if I can make something beautiful and I waste a little paint, oh, well. You know. And I also want to make sure I got my sides covered. That's kind of the other reason why. Is because I noticed that a few of my blooms didn't go all the way to the corners. And then I had to go back and touch it up. And I'm like, you know, I'll waste a teaspoon of paint just to get it to the corners. So I have the dioxazine purple. Liquitex Basics Dioxazine Purple. I have Liquitex Basics Payne's Gray. This is Liquitex Basics, kind of nice. Liquitex Basics Fluorescent Blue. Phthalo Blue. And then one of my favorite reds. Before I met Bordeaux Red, it was Galleria Crimson. So Winsor & Newton. And then I also have Winsor & Newton Windsor Blue and Phthalo Green. I also have this Montmark Lamp Black. And then I mixed up on the side here, I mixed up the silver. This is the Sargent Art Liquid Metals Acrylic. So we always mix up lots of purple because that's my favorite color, and I got to look at it. So, and I mixed this up at like 5 o'clock, and there was bubbles on the top of it. So I'm just going to stir it, give it a gentle stir to release some of those bubbles. And then I'm going to put a puddle down and not put much of a puddle down. Okay, so then I'm going to do, let's do this fluorescent blue, which it seems more like a baby blue, but, and then I want to do this Windsor blue.
So now you've got everyone that's kind of got like an earworm going on. Nights in White Satin, Moody's Blues.
Oh, that's a good, yeah.
Cheryl
Moody
says
Blues
I
is
need to
good.
start humming it in
Yeah.
the background.
Yeah. You're welcome. Okay, and then I'm going to put the silver on top, and then I'm going to put the silver activator on there. And then I'm not going to actually blow this out. I got my little handy dandy leaf blower just because I don't want to pass out in the paint because I've been known to do that. Well, not really, but almost because I get lightheaded. So I'm going to get my...
I'll grab you up.
Yeah. I do have a rescue squad now. He's also my brute squad, so be nice. He's
Yeah.
He was law enforcement, so.
Oh yeah.
All right, here we go.
Good times.
We'll put just a little bit in the middle. Now, thing I found out about bloom pours is it's 50% consistency and product and 50% procedure. I think I had the product down. I just couldn't get the procedure down. So this is new. We're going to try this. Here we go. If you don't have one of these, you need one of these in your life. All right, so. Oops. Oh, I forget that I'm on a spinner. You got to go across the paint. Not down to the pillow, which I think I did on this one. That's okay. And we can't torch these, so we just got to let them develop. Okay, so there's that. And we're going to spin this out, but I'm going to move this little guy out of the line of fire. Hang on one second. I'm going to take those off just for a second because I can move better without them on.
Okay.
I'm actually going to move some of this stuff out of the way because I've got everything over here.
So Virginia, that is supposedly the smallest leaf blower.
Yes, it's
that you should be able to find at your local Cracker Barrel. So USB powered.
Yes.
Check it out.
It's pretty cool. Okay, so.
Looks like Lisa Wyatt Art's here. Hey,
hello,
Lisa.
Okay, I'm going to move the little bits over here. And go back here. I want to spin this, and yet I don't want it to go in my little bits of paint here. So I'm going to put my little bits, and by little bits I mean my little containers. So any color request combinations? I think this is probably working out better than anything I've done. Okay, I'm going to leave these up over here because maybe it'll protect the computer a little bit.
Virginia says, what? You blow one leaf at a time?
That's what she said.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay? That's pretty much it.
Guess you blow whatever you want with it.
That's what he said.
I'm not going there, Michael.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Cheryl says you could also get them on Amazon, but they're a little pricey. Okay.
Amazon. I saw it on Amazon, and it was like almost $20. I paid $10 for mine, just to give you. Amazon isn't because of the pandemic. Amazon isn't always the best. There we go. See, Betty agrees. Okay, so we don't want to. Torch these, so we're going to spin it instead, and hopefully it'll spin because I got so much paint and stuff. All right, that was lame. Okay, I can live with that. Now, hang on. I was so busy mixing up paints that I forgot to move paintings. put these guys over on the other table real quick, and I'm going to do another one. So, do we have any requests for colors, Michael?
Haven't seen any. So if there's any color requests, give a shout out.
I am not mixing up any more colors though.
Diane's saying that they sell the little leaf blowers at Books A Million, if you have a Books A Million in your area. Cheryl says that looks like Amazon has one for $14.46 with about $5.99 shipping. And so,
about $20.
Diane says that they're like what we found them for, about $10 or less.
Yeah, she had.
But yeah, they you know, it's like any place. Sometimes they get stuff in, and it's kind of seasonal. Like with fall, with the leaf blowers, they may be out at Cracker Barrel. But
Well, Cracker Barrel, you have to go in the toy department. It's in toys, of all places.
Yeah, I don't think Michael's carries them.
No, Michael's didn't have them.
Yeah, we checked. We didn't see them, at least at the local.
Put these over on the other table.
Okay.
And then I'm going to.
All right. So let's see here, because we've got some comments of that looks very beautiful. Lisa Wyatt is saying that she'd like to see red.
Okay.
Turquoise.
I don't have any turquoise mixed. I have every kind of, I have a light blue, medium blue, and a dark blue. I have Payne's gray, black, purple. Oh, I have this turquoise. It's kind of a turquoise color. This is actually phthalo green, but it's kind of, excuse me, on the lighter side. I've got the hiccups because I'm so excited because this is actually working. Yay! Johnny, you're my hero. Okay, so we're going to pour a little bit more pillow paint here. Okay, this is the Color Place satin. And I have used flat and had it work. It's more just to help you move the paint than anything else. So, and then I just kind of go back and, whoop, I didn't put the tape down. Damn it, all the hell. Oh, well. If we have a fiasco, we have a fiasco. I like working on the wild side. So, I haven't done these since like March.
This is good stuff.
April. So
really good stuff. Okay, so let's see. We've also got gold,
teal, red, and gold.
red,
I don't have gold.
purple.
I have silver.
Mary Lou's talking about purple.
Okay, so how about we do purple, green?
Dora says you know what she wants.
I don't have.
You don't have any?
I don't have it mixed up. No, I just have these colors mixed up.
That's a good selection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're going to do a little bit of purple. And I think less, in this instant, less is more.
Janice was asking about any primary elements mixed up.
I don't have any primary elements. Okay. I don't own any primary elements. So that is why I am doing a fire sale on the 9th. I will be doing the preliminary showcase, I guess you'd say, here. Hopefully tomorrow. Today was kind of an impromptu run around and get stuff done day. And I actually got my PayPal all figured out, but without, it was kind of a crazy morning this morning. And it was full of good news though. I mean,
yeah, it was a bit of a process, but it worked.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so the cell activator.
And while you're doing that, Cheryl mentioned this in the chat. Once again, we want to thank everyone because a lot of excitement with what happened with the auction.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, 1,000 for Scares That Care. That is awesome. Yes, you guys do rock. So, thank you, thank you.
All right. Let's give this guy a spin. Now, my blowing technique is not very good because this is, like I said, this is a new thing for me, a new tool. So, and I haven't done a bloom pour, like I said, since before the world changed. So, they're turning out pretty good, though. Turning out way better than my first ones did. This recipe is pretty good because I'm doing a lot more cells, a lot more lacing. I got to work on my blowout. No comments from the peanut gallery, please.
You know, there's been so many opportunities. Oh, that's it.
That's what happens when you don't tape it down. All right, I'm just gonna leave it. Well, maybe not. See, I can't blow. I have too much hot air. I just dry the paint right where it sits. It doesn't move.
Yeah.
I'll leave it at that.
So I am getting cells. I am getting lacing. There we go.
There we go. Oh,
so
look at
it's
that.
just my technique. You gotta blow across the paint, and I'm not used to that. So it is working, and it is very pretty. It's just, practice. So, and the thing about doing these on tiles, if you don't like it, soak it off and it'll peel right off. So that's why I decided I always do my testing on tiles, because if it's crap, I didn't waste a canvas. Okay, we're gonna do one more.
And just like mentioned in the chat, fire sale auction, if I can spit that. There we go. So that'll be November 9th. It's a Monday.
Yep.
7 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Normally don't do
So
Mondays, but
we will we'll talk about some more this week.
I was going to do a Sunday, but everybody else goes live on Sundays, and I didn't want to encroach on anybody because Fiona goes live, and Doris goes live, and Gadget Cast goes live, and
Hey, there's Julie, Arizona Rock Garden Designs by Julie.
okay, we're going to do one more. And this time we're going to do red because I want to do red. And someone requested red, and I kind of gapped it out. So I just got a piece of tape looped over here so we don't have that flying square. Okay, so we're going to do red. Here's my red. This is the Crimson Red from Winsor & Newton, and it's normally darker than this. This looks actually kind of coral pink, but it's not. It's red. So, and this is Crimson Red, so it's a darker red. So we're going to see how they dry and how they look when they're done. And I forgot to, God dang it. I need to write a list to remind me to bring the stuff that we test the week before so we can show results. So, okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back and I'm going to bring up all the things. So next week we'll bring up all the things that I've tested and we'll show you end results of all the stuff, dried results. I've been really bad about that. I apologize. I am half blonde. No offense to other blondes out there that are smarter than I am. Okay, so let's do red and silver. No, let's do, red, silver, and black. Because I want to use this lamp black. This is the Montmark black. And this stayed, and it didn't gray out. It stayed fairly black. So I'm impressed, Mr. Montmark. Okay, so we got those.
Coco's Corner is here.
Hello. And this is the last one because
Don't forget the.
Yep.
Here we go.
Because I gotta pee, honestly. I literally, we went out to lunch. We went and did some stuff, and then we went to Menards because Menards is awesome. But we need to learn to go to Menards first, and then go eat lunch, because both of us get upset stomachs walking through Menards. But, probably a good thing because then we don't spend as much money there. Especially in the candy
Made for a
aisle.
quicker trip. Yeah. But lunch was great.
Lunch
it
is
was
always awesome.
fantastic, but we were just really full.
Really full.
We got things taken care of, and
Yep.
we were timely about it. But still, we just had a lot of stops to make.
Yeah.
But
and then dollar store and okay, what do I want to do first? Let's do black first. So black is kind of in the background.
As Julie says, my nards.
Yes,
Yep.
Menards. Julie knows what Menards is. Julie lived
She
in Minnesota
knows.
for a minute.
Absolutely. Angela's talking about put down your pillow with cell activator, blow with your mouth.
I can't blow with my mouth. It's just not possible.
So want to hit this button. But
Go ahead.
I'm just
Go
gonna,
ahead.
you know what?
That's what she
That's
said.
okay.
That's what she said. Go ahead, Michael. You know you want to.
Yeah.
Anyway, so what color is that?
That is the crimson red.
Crimson red. Okay.
And then this is the silver.
Okay.
And we're just I kind of off place mine. I don't know if I'm doing that right, but I don't know. For me, I'm always off center, so it just seems appropriate for my work. Okay. Stir up the cell activator because that oil does kind of, and it's basically a linseed oil in that conditioner. Okay, so there we go. Tape in my way. Okay, blow across the paint. I'm going to get this one right here. All right. Now, here we go. I need to soak this thing. Remind me to take this off of there tomorrow, okay?
Okay.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's pretty.
That was a
I'm
Wheel
moving.
of Fortune spin.
Yes. Yes. We redheads love our freckles. Yes,
that
we
is
do.
a trip to the Bahamas right there.
Yes.
What that spin was.
Yes, it is. This is actually really cool. I'm liking this one. All right, I'm going to bring it up for a close-up, and then we are going to talk about Artapalooza tomorrow. Because we've got Artapalooza tomorrow. And we're going back to our regular format, our regular scheduling programming.
He doesn't want to focus.
Hang on. Is it focusing now?
There we go.
There we go.
Oh, yeah. Now we're, oh, my. Look
So,
at that.
oh, lost it.
Well,
There we go.
there we go. Right there. Right there.
So I'm just going to leave it right
Nice.
there. I'm not going to move it. Maybe I'm shaky. I'm sorry. Too much caffeine. I had 12 Dr. Peppers.
Forrest Gump.
Yeah. There we go. So,
Wow.
yeah, that turned out really cool.
Wow.
So blow across the paint, across the cell activator, not down and into the pillow paint. Yeah, I like this one. I'm going to do a couple more like this. Not now, but tomorrow. I'm going to do some, I know, I'm going to record a video. Mark it on your calendars.
You heard it here first.
Yeah.
So I want to show you really quick, though, before we go. Because these cells weren't active before, but I want to show you this. This, if it'll focus. Do you see that?
There we go.
The cell within the cell within the cell. That wasn't there before, and it came in on the blue, too. So yes, this recipe gets the Tish of approval. So if you haven't seen the video is in the link down below. If you're not subscribed to Johnny, go subscribe to him. He's so awesome and just the sweetest guy ever. And he's helped me with the blooms because now I can actually do them with some kind of consistency. And now I get to play and paint some more. Yay! As if I need more paint. Tomorrow night, Artapalooza, regularly scheduled program. We've got some really great announcements for you as well. Thursday morning, Miss Clara is going to come on my channel with me, and she's going to teach me some resin tricks, so you don't want to miss that. Friday night Flip Cup, as always, with my Brookie Cookie, and Saturday Night Shenanigans. Those are our 5 shows that we do each week right here on the Artist Haven. If you enjoyed this, please share it out, smash that like button, and if you're new to the channel, welcome. Thank you so much. If you enjoy our little creative vibe and want to join an artist tribe, all you got to do is click that subscribe, hit the notification bell, and that'll let you know when we upload new content or go live on our channel. So, without further ado, let's say goodnight, Michael.
Good night, Michael.
I love you, babe. Anywho, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I appreciate you. I am grateful for you. Thank you so much for sticking with me through this craziness called life. Remember, be kind to one another, y'all. Peace, love, and happiness.